Greetings. Um, Throughout the course, we've kind of glossed over item number 7 on the rubric, which is on all the rubrics so far, which has been considered distribution options and how to extend learning time. Well, one of the things that I feel like video does for us, especially screencasting, it gives us the ability to increase the distribution. For instance, we can screencast and make that video available on YouTube and give a link on a website and those kinds of things. So that can really help us with our distribution of our Smart Notebook lesson. Well, there's another way um, you can increase the distribution of the lesson that takes a little less time and a little less effort. So we're going to look at that in this brief video. So what I have here is a Smart Notebook file. Now I've I just finished class, at least theoretically. And so you can see, if we scroll back, that the markup is already on the presentation. So if I want to be able to take this presentation, this lesson, and make it so that it's available to students to view, to collect the information that they might need, um, there's a way we can do that that's pretty simple. Now, in a perfect world, we could just take this file, this Smart Notebook file, and upload it to our website, and then kids could download it and look at it. But most kids don't have Smart Notebook software, and the license for them to install Smart Notebook software on their computer would probably just give them the 30-day trial, unless they bought a smartboard for their home. At any rate, um, there's another thing we can do, and I do this with almost all my lessons, to increase the distribution, make sure students have the information they need. If they miss class, if they were absent, whatever it is, it's a fairly simple thing to do. Once I've finished the class, I go through this process, and then I take the file and upload it to the web. So what I'm going to do now, I've got all my markup, and I'm ready to go. I'm going to go to um, File, Export As, and I'm going to go to PDF. Now I could, you see, export in a number of different ways, but the PDF is a fairly universal um, file format. PowerPoint is even less universal than PDF, so I'm going to make it into a PDF file. Now, the default that comes up here is small tiles, and that's fine, especially if kids are going to print it out, but it's also difficult to see. So I'm going to change that to, let's see, large. There. Now I have two of my slides on each printed page if you were going to print this. And this is what I actually do. Um, I can select a page range if I don't want to print all the pages. Um, I can get rid of a header or a footer if I want to. I can remove the date. I can add a footer. One of the things that I've talked about a little bit is page names. Um, uh, and let me just go ahead and save this, and then I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to click Save, and then it's going to ask me to name the file, and I typically name it whatever the lesson was, um, so it's easy to find. And then I'm going to click Save. Now, it takes a little while to convert that file into a PDF file, but once it's done that, I can take that PDF file and upload wherever I want. So let's go and look for that file. I'll open my file folder, and I saved it in my documents. If I scroll down through my documents, here's 3 greatest common factor, which was what I just saved. I'm going to open that file up, and we'll look at it as a PDF. Here's the PDF file, and again, a few things that I'll point out, and you can notice whatever else. Here's the header that showed up and the date, and then each of the pages has a title or has a label on the page, um, and that's from, we talked about this previously, the page sorter. Remember we talked about you can rename your slides? Well, I do that, and that's why it shows up. If you don't rename your slides, it's going to show up with the date. So that can look less than ideal if you reuse slides from year to year. It is what it is. So again, I can take this file, upload it, and then any student in the world could access this. Uh, hopefully, just my students, or at least my students, and then I'm ready to go. So, pretty quick, pretty simple way to consider distribution and to increase distribution for a Smart Notebook file that you've given as a lesson in class. Hope that was not too painful.